Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to my modern mansion house tutorial. It's a really cool mansion. It's got 5 rooms. I show you how to build everything from the exterior to the interior. It's an awesome mansion. I really loved how it turned out. Let's give you a little bit of an inside tour preview here. I show you how to build literally everything you see here. We've got a guest bedroom, we've got an armory, we've got another bedroom, the master bedroom, we've got a master bedroom deck, really cool. We've got a full 30 level enchantment table right here, and then above this master bedroom we have a nice area with some chest storage and then a little bit of brewing in the back corner. And then below this enchanting room we have a nice little furnace smeltery area. But yeah, if you guys want to see how to build this block by block, step by step, stick around and I'll show you how to build it. Let's get started. I'll give you one more little exterior shot too if you want to see it. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so for your modern mansion, you're going to need to find the materials. One of my help are you need cobblestone, spruce planks, some sort of cyan terracotta, or some sort of gray concrete. Doesn't really matter. Smooth quartz, black stained glass. You don't need a sign. You're going to need oak logs and jungle leaves. And you're probably going to need normal leaves as well, just like oak leaves. It doesn't really matter what kind of leaves you need, but I don't want to use the same bushes like for the fountain area as like I use on the house. But we're going to start off by making a 14 by 10 by 11 square. So I'll explain it. So we're going to start off here. You want to have a pretty big area, guys. You don't want to do this in a small area, trust me. Something like this should be big enough, but we'll just see here. So let's start off and let's build this. This is going to be the middle piece. So we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 14. And then we're going to build this up 11 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, just like that. Now you're going to want to extend all these up to that 11 high, and you're going to have the first wall of your build done. Going to be very satisfying. This is a lot of the cyan terracotta or gray concrete or gray terracotta, whatever you are using for this block. It's a lot of it. This is the only really like resource intensive part of the build. This is totally survival doable. All you're gonna need is a lot of spruce and a lot of cobblestone and then a lot of this concrete stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish this wall real quick. I don't think you guys want to see me build this all the way up to the top, but all of it's just going to be 11 high when I come back. There we go. We have the full block finished. Now we're gonna count out 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're gonna do the exact same thing. So you won't need to count the dimensions, but this is gonna be 14 blocks long and 11 blocks high. So again, 14 blocks in width or like in length like this, and then I guess height would be, what is the height? 11. So we're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, just like that. Oh, what is wrong? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What? I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How did I mess that up? I guess I started counting on the wrong block. But yeah, you want to make sure it's 11 high. See, little things like that, guys. I catch them early. That's good. If I didn't catch that early, that would have been terrible. But yeah, I'm going to build this exact same wall just right here. And there we go. Now we have 2 of the identical walls right here, and all we're going to do is come up top, and then we're just going to place them one over just like this. This is going to start to form the roof line here. So we're just going to place them one over, and then you want to go up again like this, and then after you've gone over and then up, you just want to connect them. So over, up, and then connect. So let me finish that real quick. And then we're gonna have pretty much the main part of the build. This is the part that has 3 floors in it. The other parts, the like 2 side parts, only have 2 floors each, but it makes for a combined total of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Makes like, I don't know, 7 rooms, I think, something like that. Because there's 3 floors plus 4, yeah, so 7 rooms. All you want to do is just connect these blocks over right here, and you're gonna end up with something that looks pretty cool. It's gonna be kind of satisfying to get something like this out of the way. You're gonna be like, wow, cool. So now I got the base of my house. Now you want to take your smooth quartz. This is another thing that's gonna be a little tricky to get, but you want to line this entire thing with smooth quartz just like this. Everything you do on the front of the build, it's safe to say you're gonna do on the back, except for like the entrance and stuff. That sort of stuff is just going to be unique to like the front, but the back is going to be really simple to design. So we're just going to finish this. We're gonna build the 2 side rooms. We're gonna get that fountain out of the way. But yeah, let's start on these side rooms now. Well, this obviously isn't done, but we're gonna get the side room basics out of the way now. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna take our spruce, we're gonna build the spruce side, and then one side's gonna be the cobblestone. So you wanna place a block right here, okay? And then you wanna fill it in all the way till you get to the same point on the other side, so just right there. And do you see that? Look at that. Now we're going to extend it out, 10 blocks total. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I started on 2 because we already had the first block there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. and then you just want to extend that all the way until you end up with a flat platform. And then we're going to bring this edge block down and touch the ground. So you don't need the dimensions of this, you just need them up there. And obviously this is going to go all the way to the ground. So I'm not going to show building this entire thing, because that would be just that would not be very good to watch. Them get so boring so fast. But all you want to do is just build this pillar up here all the way over like this, and then you just want to bring it down, and you'll end up with a shape. Now the thing is you don't fill in this area, okay? So maybe I'll just build it on camera real quick, because maybe you guys like watching me build, but I'll try to do it as quickly as I can with explaining it. Now if you guys are confused about any of the dimensions, you can always ask me in the comments what something is, and I will be sure to reply to you, but hopefully I'm explaining it well enough. If you're confused about some of the dimensions or anything, try to go back, because I've tried to explain every single thing, and I'd love to answer every single comment about the dimensions, but that's not going to be possible. I mean, I literally do reply to every comment on my channel, but at the same time, if they're asking the same question, it gets a little hard to answer. But you're gonna end up with a shape like that, okay? It's gonna come off the side. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 blocks this way, and it starts off like right here. So if you want to pause it, and you can sort of see where it is. So it's 10 blocks that way, and then in length it's in this way it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Wait, I just said that. Oh my gosh. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 this way. Okay, so we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. Literally the exact same thing. Nothing is gonna be any amount different at all. It's gonna be the same dimensions, 12 by 10, and it's just going to be, so this is like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and this is going to be 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, just like this. And then you're gonna end up with the exact same shape. So I'm not gonna show that, but it's like literally the exact same thing, just made out of cobblestone. Not too hard to do, not really difficult at all. I have full faith you guys will be able to complete this. So I'm gonna finish it off camera real quick, and then I'll come back. So I don't know why I kept explaining it, but it is literally 10 blocks out this way. Like, it's 10 blocks this way. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, just like that. And then it's going to be, it doesn't matter what it is here, you just want to make sure it's one inside on this your gray terracotta or gray concrete or whatever. But yeah, I was going over there, I was like going over the dimensions in my head again. I wanted to make sure I get it right, because the reason I keep going over it is because if I get that part wrong, then that means the entire interior, which I have also designed and will show you how to build fully, would be a little bit messed up. And I don't want to have to deal with that on camera, because it gets very confusing, right? So like, let's say you have something all planned out and everything's off by like 2 blocks. You're just like, what? You know, I don't know how to explain it if you haven't been in my position, but it's just really confusing for me, and I'm trying to get the best video out that I can get out for you guys. But as you can see, this side is cobblestone and the other side is spruce wood. It's like a yin and yang sort of thing almost, but it's really cool because those 2 blocks are totally interchangeable as far as roofing and actual like structure design goes. These are actually the roofs of the build. For instance, this is going to be like a cobblestone area, and this is going to actually be spruce wood. But yeah, we have the basics done of the house now, which is really cool. I think we should actually get to designing like the middle room first, and then we'll go on to this one and then this one, or vice versa. But we should definitely get with the middle room started. So I'm going to grab some materials, and I'm actually not going to grab materials, but take some pictures, and I'll be right back with the original build. I do know something though. So 1 2 3 and 4 on the 4th block, you're going to build this up, and then you're actually going to build it 1 back as well, just like this. This is actually going to be your deck area. I don't remember what glass type it was. I think it was white, so we'll just take the white glass panes for now, and we'll just go ahead and start with the deck. So there we go. Now you got your deck. You're done. I'm just kidding. Okay, so on the 2nd block in, we're just going to start by filling in. So 1 and then 2 on the 2nd block right here. We're just going to fill it all the way in with this. Obviously, there's going to be some windows in here, but it'll be extremely hard to explain if I don't just fill it in first and then break the windows. So you'll actually save, you won't use any more material. Actually, you'd have to craft more materials to do it this way. But if you just watch it, hopefully you can just build it without building this wall. But for my own sanity's sake, I've got to build this wall and then design the windows. Otherwise, it's just going to get very confusing for me. So yeah, you'll end up with a wall like this. So let's get to the windows. Alright, so you're going to need black stained glass mainly. You're not going to need any more white for the exterior of this build. But from this deck right here, we're going to count 1 2 3 blocks, and then we're going to go over with some gray, that gray terracotta right there. All these blocks right here are going to be broken out. This is going to be where your third floor sort of attic area is, but we're also going to just fill in those blocks with the black stained glass. It's gonna look really cool. I like how the black stained glass looks. I think Raziel use it in one of his builds, and I don't know, I sort of fell in love with it. I wasn't a huge fan of stained glass, but when I saw how Raziel used it, it was just awesome. He's a great builder. But right here, we're going to take a spruce door, so that's something you're gonna need, a little bit out of the ordinary. You're gonna take a spruce door here, and you're just going to place it from the inside if you want to. Now, you don't have to put the spruce door in right now, but place it from the inside. Right here, we're going to break out these blocks right here, and then we're gonna leave one on the edge just like that, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill in all of this with windows just like that. Perfect. Okay, so now down here it's a little bit tricky, but at the same time, nah, it's not that bad. So we're gonna put 2 blocks right here with a 2-block space in between on every little module right here. We're gonna break these blocks right here, and then you want to build your wall material down below them. You want to place your doors in from the inside, and then we're going to take some stairs made of, I think I put stairs above it. Let me make sure. Yep, can confirm, guys, has stairs. So let's float around over to here. And let's put these upside down stairs. It's just going to add a little bit of depth to your build. You want to put a window right here, and then a window right here. Now, we probably should design that front area of the build, but that is going to be your front entrance. I don't know. I think, yeah, we're going to design this fountain out here real quick, because otherwise I don't want to forget it, and it's actually kind of fun to do. So let me grab those materials and I'll come right back. Alright guys, so you're going to need all these materials. You need oak leaves, you're going to need some water, you're going to need glowstone. You don't have to have glowstone, it's optional, but it makes your fountain look cool at the dark hours. We need stone bricks, and stone slabs. But all we're going to do is we're going to start off by placing 2 oak leaves right here, and then we're going to be mirroring the pattern. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So again, I will show it. It is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna go inside 1, 2, and then we're gonna connect it over 1, 2, and then 1, 2. You'll end up with a shape like this, so if you want to pause it and copy that, you feel free. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just fill in this entire area with brick, including these blocks right here. So I'm not gonna show that exactly because that might be a little bit boring, but you don't want to fill in the blocks under the leaves, just every other block. You don't have to use stone brick. You could use, or you don't have to use brick. You could use stone brick or cobblestone or something, but I wouldn't use any material that's actually structural on this. It might end up looking a little bit weird. But you do want to fill it in to right here, like that, and then you want to break these end cap blocks right here. Actually, no, my bad. I just checked the picture. We're gonna put bricks right here, and then we're gonna put slabs on top of them. And then we're not gonna fill it out that far. We're only gonna fill it out to the end of the leaves right there. But I'm gonna go ahead and fill all this in with brick real quick. And when I come back, watch this. All you have to do is spin really fast, like that, and you'll end up with your whole thing done. I'm just kidding, but you do want to fill it in like that, and that's going to be pretty much the end of that area. We are going to build a fountain in the middle, so let me go ahead and figure that out real quick. I think it's right here, so I think it's 1, 2, 3. I think it's, let me just count 1, 2, 3. Let me do this live and on camera. Okay, so then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then break off those 3 on the end. So you want to put 4 stone slabs right here. You want to have this 3-block gap right here, so 1, 2, and then 3, and 1, 2, 3, and it should be lined up with this 3rd bush right here. And you just want to have these 4 little slabs right here, and then we're going to build 2 blocks in like this, and then 1 block, and then 2 blocks out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 again. So 2 blocks, 1 block out, and then 2 blocks again, and you'll end up with a nice little fountain shape. So obviously we're going to come in here and we're going to break out all this brick. So sorry guys, made you build a little bit extra brick, but I think you'll survive, guys. I think so. We're going to fill all this in with glowstone just like this. This is where the glowstone comes into play. It's going to make the fountain look a lot better at night, although if you don't have access to glowstone, don't do it. At the bottom of the fountain, we're obviously just going to fill it with brick. You could either do, actually I think I was going to do stone brick because the actual structure of the fountain's made with stone brick. So let's just go ahead and fill it in with stone brick real quick. And then in the middle right here, this is where our actual fountain area is going to be. You can design the fountain literally however you want. I put mine up, I think, about that many blocks high. Let me just make sure though. Okay, so from the top it was 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Cool. So on the second block right here, yeah, it was right here. All you have to do is just place slabs all the way around like that, and then dump 2 buckets of water on it, and look at that. You got a nice fountain now. Cool. So we've got the outside pretty much done. All we need to do is design the back of this, which yeah, we should do that next, just because chronological order and stuff. So let's go to the back right here, and let's design this area. Alright, so it's going to be the same sort of deal here on the back. You're going to come in, and then on the second block of this gray material, you're just going to fill it in all the way to the tippy top. I know I'm going to have to break out most of it for the windows, but again, my sanity, very important, guys, very important. I really hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. It's not typical of me to make such large homes, but I do know that you guys love seeing them, and I think the general populace on YouTube as well likes seeing them, so I'm trying to fit my content to the majority, but at the same time, I do want to do what I enjoy. I do like these large builds, guys, but they're crazy to build. Don't get me wrong, they're not easy to do in a tutorial style. But 2 blocks down from this corner block, you just want to build over a little glass thing like that. You're gonna want to take some glass paints that are not gray. Where are they? Black. There we go. And then we're just going to break out those same blocks for the little attic window up here. And then we're just going to fill in everything with this black stained glass all the way across, just like this. And then make sure you grab the middle, which is so hard to do, even on PC. I cannot imagine doing this on Pocket Edition. But hey, you guys are troopers. Somehow you guys do it. I don't know how. I'm not going to ask. But we're actually going to fill in this block right here. And we're going to fill it in all the way to the ground. And we're going to do the same thing right here. And then in the middle right here, there's going to be 2 blocks broken, just like this. And then we're going to fill those in with glass. So let's get in here. Now, if I mess up anything on the outside, it's not the end of the world. We can always fix it when we get towards the end of the video. But then I want to place it. So we're going to go down 1 block from that. So we built these things down. We built this. There's 1 block space, and then there's another one of these little beams that goes across. And then down in here, we're going to fill in some glass just right here, just sort of with the same way. And then we're going to actually put some bushes in. So we might as well do the bushes here now. All it's going to be is just some bushes under that window. Then you're going to put a log and a log. You want to go up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you can go up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You never want them to be the same, but that should be the back area of your build. Cool. So I think we should definitely get to maybe like, I think we should design this right area, which is already designed, and then this left area, and then we'll do the front and the back. The front and the back on these are literally the exact same. So I'll show you how to build one of them real quick. I'm just saying, guys, I was just fixing something, but you guys should definitely stick around because this interior is killer, guys. It's actually really, really cool. So I want you guys to stick around, or you can just skip to it now if you want to. But yeah, I've got the picture done, and I think it's time for me to start with that wall. Okay, so on the 3rd block in here, so like 1, 2, 3, we're just going to fill it all in with spruce. This is on the cobblestone side. So on the other side, it's going to be the opposite. On the 3rd block, 1, 2, 3, you're going to start in by filling it with cobblestone. And essentially, this is going to form the rooms in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and build this all the way up to the tippity top of our roof here, which is really cool that we have a roof like this. It means that we can do a lot of cool little things. I'll show you as we get to the inside. There's just a lot of areas you can put chests and stuff because you can put the top, since it's a flat roof, you can make the top slabs, and then you have a bigger top area, and it's just nice. But then you want to go to the other side. You want to do the exact same thing. 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd block. You want to just fill it in like this. Cool, cool. And then I'm not going to show you guys that, but all I'm going to do is do the exact same thing I did here. I'm just going to fill it in right here. Alright, so you can start off just by lining the entire thing with another layer of spruce logs or spruce planks just like this. But you don't want to fill it in, you just want to layer it like that, and then you can go to the back side and do the same sort of thing. So just 1 all the way around. And then it's going to be the exact same thing on the cobblestone side, although I'm going to just build them separately so you guys don't get confused. But now we have that done. Cool. So we're going to connect, we're actually going to break out these blocks right here. Just these ones, and we're going to make a nice little window with this black stained glass, just like that. Cool. And then we're going to go up 1, and then another 1, and then on that 2nd block above the window, you're going to fill those in with some planks like that. You're going to put some leaves down here, and then you can do the same sort of thing you did on the front. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. And then you can kind of tell where the window's going to go. Just these blocks right here are going to be broken out and turned into windows as well. So we want to copy the same design we just did on the front of this one to the back of this one. It's not very hard. It's kind of easy, I think, in my opinion. But then again, I've already built this once. But you're going to end up with a shape like that. And that, I mean, I just look so textured with all the blocks. I don't know. I really love how this turned out. But that's essentially going to be the front. Let's go ahead and do the exact same thing on the back here. So you want to go up one block, and then you just want to break out all of these for the windows. And the easiest way to do them is to place the glass on the top and the bottom like this. Then I just go ahead and fill in these, and then I do the same sort of thing. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. Then you want to go up 2, and then on the second block, place some planks over. Then break out this area right here, and then make your window, and you're done. So we're gonna do the exact same thing on the cobblestone side. We're not gonna go in the build just yet, because we want to get it all the way done on the exterior, because guys, it is so satisfying when you get the exterior of this build done. You're living in your you're living in a dirt hut like this, right? You're just hanging out, chilling, gathering materials. You got your double chest right here, and you're just building this. I don't know why you'd be doing that, actually. Hopefully you have a home. If you don't have a home, build one of my homes, and then you'll have a home, and then you'll be a much happier player of Minecraft. So we're gonna fill in this. We're literally gonna do the exact same thing we did on the other side. So I'm gonna be a little less like tutorialized with it, but on the third block, so 1, 2, 3, you just want to start building your walls. You want to fill them all the way in. Once you've filled them in, you just build that, remember that giant upside down U shape, just like this. You just want to frame the entire window, and then you're going to want to go on the second block. You're going to break these blocks out, and then you're going to put the windows in. I know I'm building really fast here, but I'm trying to just get through this second little module, because we still have a lot to go, guys. We still have to do the entire inside. This video will be a little bit lengthy, but I'm trying to hurry it up as much as I can. I'm not trying to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not trying to go super slow or anything. I definitely want to make sure that I am going as fast as I can, because you guys' time is valuable as well as mine, so I'm not trying to waste it. So on the second block, and then we break out these and then fill them in with a window, just like that, and then you've got your window. I'm going to copy this design to the back, so we're going to do the same thing. That giant upside down U, just like this. I don't really know what you call that. It's not a, it's like a, I guess it is just like a giant upside down U of cobblestone. Then on the second block here, start off by breaking those, and then we're going to fill that in with windows on the second block, bring it over, and then you want to fill this in with windows as well. I'm not going to fill them in just this second, because I feel like you guys are getting sick of, I can already tell you guys are not wanting to watch me build the exterior anymore. You guys want to get to the inside, which, trust me, it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. You do want to make sure they're varied. You can have them the same on one side. It's not really going to matter. As long as they're not all uniform and across the entire build, you're honestly going to be fine. The only reason shrubbery like that shouldn't be uniform, because think about it in real life, all plants grow at different paces. Even like the same species, some plants will just be quicker. And I don't know, you know? I mean, like, think about humans. There's tons of different heights of humans and stuff. But yeah, the exterior of the build is now complete. I know it's not the best from the side, guys, and that's not the goal. But you look at it from the front, and you're like, dang, that's a modern mansion. So let's get to the inside, and let's start designing it. It is going to be a killer inside, guys. You guys are going to love it. So let me step in here, and let's get started. Okay, so I've grabbed a few materials here. You're going to need oak slabs for this beginning room, but on this block right here, so right above the window, you're going to start by placing slabs. We're going to leave the corner out for now. We're just going to put a stair right here and then a stair right here, just to sort of denote that this is going to be where the staircase is. You want to grab another block of stone brick and just put it in between them, but your first floor is going to be on this layer right here. So you just want to fill that out entirely, and you can see it lines up with everything just nicely. So building the exterior before the interior definitely helps with everything, because I remember when I first designed this build, I was having so much trouble like with the inside. I was like, oh, it's just not working out too well, and that happens sometimes, guys. It really does. But if you design the exterior first, then you know where to put the floors and such. But this is going to be where your third floor goes, on this block right here. And as you can see, it's a nice high ceiling. But even if you wanted to, this block right here, actually, no, not this block, sorry. I was going to say, never mind. On the other rooms, you can do a slab, because like this top block has a slab, like you could put like cobblestone slabs there. That's what I was trying to say. But back to the inside, let's finish out this floor real quick. So the staircase is going to be somewhere on this second floor. I forgot where it was exactly, and I don't have pictures of the inside of the build yet, so I'm going to have to go off camera and do that. But I do know where the first staircase is. So essentially, we're going to get all the doorways done and such, and I'm not going to leave that there, I promise, guys. I have OCD too as well. I'm not going to leave it there. I think the staircase was like over here in the corner, so I'm just going to leave those blocks out for now. You do want to break these blocks right here. So the stairs start right here, and then we're just going to go up with them like this, and then you should be able to get up to this second floor. Let me make sure, but I think it's right there. Oh, and this block right here, nah, it's okay to have that one. Okay, let's find out what the second staircase is. Okay, so yeah, I did have it right. It was in that area. It wasn't that exact shape, but I think it was like this block right here. I just want to make sure we get up to the right height. You may have to break a couple blocks here and there. I think it was like that. It doesn't really matter where the staircase is. Yeah, it definitely was like that. And then you just want to put some upside down stairs, but you don't want to do that on the bottom staircase. But upside down stairs all the way around like that, you'll end up with a really cool staircase. Now you can get up to your third floor. Okay, so let's design. We're not going to finish the interiors or anything for now. We're actually going to start to get to the other rooms. I don't remember exactly where the entrance to them is, but I do remember that we're going to take a slab and you just want to put oak right there. And then I think this entrance to this room is like right here as well. So these are going to be 2 floors each. They're going to be, yeah, 2 floors each. I used sandstone to divide this room, and then over here I think it was another material. Let me just check. Okay, so I was close. They're both sandstone, but they're actually 2 over from the window. The entrance is, I repeat, 2 over from the window. So just like this. So what I mean by 2 over from the window is 1, 2 from the window, like that. So we're going to just move them over 1 block because that was not the correct area. But I was right about the sandstone, so that is going to be the second floor. So you want to make sure you have at least 3 blocks of space, and then on this one block right here, you just want to fill it in. So the ceilings on the second floor are actually going to be pretty high in here. They're going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high instead of your typical 3, which definitely gives the illusion that it's a bigger room than it actually is. I don't really know what people consider a mansion on Minecraft, but for me, this would definitely be a mansion. I know that you could build like a life-size, full-size mansion, but guys, that is just, I mean, it was already hard to fill this one out because there were so many things that like, I filled full enchantment table. I don't want to put a farm in a mansion. That feels a little wrong, but you know what I mean? Like there's not a whole lot you can put in a mansion that'll really fit. But I think this is one of my first like mansion tutorials in a long time. It's been like over 2 or 3 years since I've done a mansion tutorial. I've done this for about 6 years. I'm still not as big as everyone else around me, but that's okay. I enjoy making these for you guys. So again, that 3 block space, and then on the top half of that 4th block, you just want to do your sandstone. So now we have all the levels denoted. I do know that right here, this is filled in with furnaces. I know it looks a little funky, but this is a survival type mansion build. It is modern, but I'm trying to make it as survival as possible. So we're gonna design these areas. I don't remember where the stairs are, so let me figure that out real quick. So like, just to give you an idea, this is like the entrance room for the build, but I'll show you how to build this block by block, step by step. But right now we're getting to like this furnace area, and then we're gonna get this guest bedroom done. But yeah, let's get over there real quick. Okay, so walking in, I was going to do spruce on this stairway right here. So you want to go 1 block in like this, and then you want to just start building your stairs. You're gonna have to break out, I think, just most of these blocks, not every single one of them, but actually the staircase literally fits perfectly, which I did not think about when I was designing the build at first. But I do know, however, that you're gonna put an upside down stair right here, and then you're gonna line this with trapdoors made of spruce. It's just gonna make it look a little bit better. I know it may be a little bit dark in here, so let me hold a torch in my hand. But as you can see, yeah, we're just gonna put that right there. So we did that over there, and then we're going to do, I think it was a stone brick stairway, and it's going to, oh, that doesn't really matter. We're just going to do the same thing where it's 1 block, and then you just break out these, and then put your stairs, and cool, now you got a stairway. Now, I don't remember if there's furnaces under them, so we're just going to leave them how they are, but now we have ways to get throughout the build. On that second floor there, we need to get the entrances done as well, so I need to figure that out off camera real quick. But as you can see, yeah, look, you got a nice little deck out here. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. But what I was saying is we need to be able to like find a way to get inside these rooms. I don't remember exactly where they are, so I'm gonna find that out real quick for you guys. Okay, so I need to remember this real quick. This one's on the window. Okay, this one is actually going to be on the same layer as the window, and it's going to be 2 blocks wide like this. This one's going to be the same sort of thing, although it is 1 block away from the window. So just right here, you want to line it up with some spruce like that. So you got the entrance to your second room, and then this room, and then yeah, so the orientation is like this is the front of the build like this. So this one is going to be on line with the window, and then this one is going to be offset by 1. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the floors done in all these rooms right here, and then we can actually get started on the inside. Spruce, stone brick, cobblestone. Spruce, stone brick, cobblestone. So it's going to be spruce, and then it's going to be stone brick, and then it's going to be cobblestone, just like this. So we're going to go ahead and fill in all those real quick. So all you have to do is just fill in the floors, and then you want to make the stone brick just extend in the doorway for now. But I'm going to fill all this in with cobblestone, just like that. And then we're going to go in here. We're going to fill in this entire room with the spruce, just like this. I don't even need to cut the camera here. It's so quick to do. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. How do you know? Like, how do I know when to make a cut exactly? Usually I do it if it's going to be like a really long building time, but this stuff is not too hard. Although when I talk and do it, I kind of mess up because usually I can get a groove where I'm just like that. So if I just like be quiet and do it, like watch this. I'll be silent and build this whole room. Watch. I'm like a printer. I'm like a printer of blocks. Although, see, I start talking, it's just like, whoop, nope. There you go. There's all your focus, Neo. It's gone. Bye-bye. No more focus. And I know this block was stairs, so I gotta just put that there. I can't knowingly do that without replacing it with the correct floor block. But yeah, there we go. Now we can fill out these entire rooms. If you guys don't want to fill out the entire rooms and you don't want to listen to the rest of this video, thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you want to see more like this and more, click the subscribe button. Everything's in the description below. But for those of you who want to see the inside, let's get started. We're going to start off with this room right here, which is the most complicated by far, and it's really not that complicated, so it's a pretty easy tutorial for the inside. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so you're gonna need a lot of materials for this. I'm just warning you guys now, you're gonna need a lot of materials, but we're gonna come in here, we're gonna start off with some bookcases, and we're just going to put 2 of them in a row like that with 2, and then with the 1 block space in between. We're going to place some stairs upside down like that, then we're gonna place some sea lanterns in between those. Then we're gonna take some iron fence, and we're just going to bring that all the way up to the ceiling. Now, it is a half slab, so you're just going to have to boop like that. Just put some half slabs down, make it into a solid block. And then we just want to fill all that in as well. We're going to place an armor stand right here, and then an armor stand right here. You obviously want to fill those out, but right here we're actually going to build these like this. I'm not really sure what they are, but you'll see what they turn into in a moment here. So let me scroll over on my pictures. There we go. So we're going to line the end of it with a trapdoor like this. Then we're going to put an oak stair right here and right here. Sorry. And then you want to make sure your slabs come down on top of that block. And then we're just going to put a little bit of a painting right here and a painting. I took 2 heads. It doesn't really matter whatever type of heads you want to place. If they're your own head because you died a bunch, then you could put those there. But whatever kind of heads you really want to place is fine. And then we're going to take some pots, and then I will fill those in off camera real quick. You want to put 2 pots right there, just like that. And then for the sake of the tutorial, I'm just going to fill them all in with blue orchids. And then you want to take some armor. It doesn't really matter what type, but again, I'm just going to fill it in with the same armor just for time's sake. On your build, you may not want to, but this is purely aesthetic here. These sorts of things in this area right here are just going to be aesthetic, so you can fill this room in with really whatever you want, but I'm just going to give you an idea of what you could do, or what I would do in my build. So we're going to put a sea lantern in the corner, or glowstone, or no block. It really doesn't matter, whatever you want to do, but I chose to put a sea lantern there. And then I put, let me scroll over on my pictures here. Oh yeah, there we go. So we're gonna need, so it's pretty simple. You just take a crafting table, then you take 2 chests, and then you take a stair like that. Cool. And you can face like 1 chest this way and 1 chest the other way if you want. It's really not going to be that important. Whatever you choose to do will look good. But we're going to take a bookcase now, and this is going to seem a little bit weird, I know. Well, honestly, guys, this is one of those modern designs. It's not going to make any sense, but it's just in the build, and it looks cool. And I don't know why it looks cool, but it's just in the build because I think it looks cool. Now, do you think it looks cool? I'm not sure, but all you have to do is do exactly as I did there. You want to line it up with that stair right there. Then we're going to put a pot on top and then a cactus just like that. Cool. And we do want to take some torches here. You want to put them occasionally wherever you can on the walls just so the build is lit up on the inside. There's a good bit of places you can put torches in here. But yeah, so right here we're actually going to take a jukebox, okay? Then we're going to take 2 note blocks, whatever kind of note blocks you want. It doesn't matter. I don't even know if they... Okay, so they don't make very good sound on that block, so if you wanted to put them on top of wood, yeah, isn't that nice? Okay, then we're gonna take some glass. It can be white, it can be whatever material you want, but I like the white glass panes. You're gonna put those right there. Then we're gonna actually take a tripwire hook, okay? We're gonna put that right there, and then we're gonna take an item frame, and you're going to place 3 above it like this, and then 1 on that block. And then we're going to take some discs. My favorite is cat. I love cat. It's always been my favorite. it was in the game. Like, it was one of the first discs in the game. I don't know exactly the order they were added or if they were all at once, but that's the one I vividly remember the most. But then we're going to take 3 music discs, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. If you don't have music discs, you don't have to add it, but if you do, it's always nice to add it. And then on this block right here, we're actually going to put a dispenser in the ground. I don't know why I did this. I was trying to fill out this room as much as I can, and I think it may be even a little better suited. Yeah, no, we're going to put it right here. And then we actually take a spruce button, which is funny. And then we're going to put that there. And we're going to have a little bit of a bread dispenser in the ground. I don't know why, again, guys. I really don't. But we do have a bread dispenser here, and it functions as intended. My question is, can I take an item frame and put bread on it with the button? Okay, does that work? Okay, that's 6. See, now you have a bread dispenser on the ground, which is pretty cool. I do remember that there are buttons made of spruce on a bunch of things in here, so I think they were like right here, and that just adds a little bit of texture. Again, completely unnecessary, but this whole room is full of aesthetic things. There's like some chests over here and crafting table, and I guess a jukebox, and then you have some furnaces. But yeah, let's get to the room right above this. We're gonna design this center like console first. I'm going to design the second floor in here, and then the third floor. Third floor up top is actually my favorite room of the build, so I'm trying to get to that soon. But this room right here is going to be the bedroom. Hope you guys enjoyed this little first room right here, but it's pretty cool. You can really fill it with whatever you want. You don't have to do this. And I'm on creative, so some of the things I do may be a little bit weird to do in survival, so you don't have to. But let's get to this bedroom now. Okay, we're gonna go to this bedroom. Now, if I do say so myself, I really like how this bedroom turned out, but let's go ahead and build it. So we're gonna place 3 slabs in total right there with a 2-block space in between. Then we're gonna put our beds down in those, and then we're gonna take some walls made of cobblestone, and then some spruce fence like this. And then we're going to also put some spruce fence at the back of these, and then we're just going to take spruce trapdoors, and we're just going to line the top of everything like this. So you should end up, oh, you don't want the middle ones to dip. You don't want the middle ones to dip. You just want them all to be the same way. It's kind of hard to get them to all face the same way, so if they don't, it's honestly okay. But yeah, there we go. So now we have a nice little area for our bed, and we're gonna put 1 chest over here so I couldn't grab all the materials I needed. There's so much in this build. I do know there's an armor stand. I want to say it's right there, but I don't really think it matters, but we're just gonna pretend the armor stand is right there. Now, one thing you guys are gonna hate me for, I'm gonna take a bunch of ender chests that we don't need, and I'm gonna put them, and they're gonna be in the same area, right? There's gonna be 3 of them right here. You don't have to put those there. I know it's a little crazy. You could put just the bottom or just the middle one as one, and then do normal chests for the rest of it. But I chose to do it that way. And yeah, I did put the armor stand on the right block. You want to fill it in with just some random armor, just whatever floats your boat, just for aesthetics. You don't have to actually have that, but it's aesthetically pleasing in my opinion. So if you want to have it, you can. We're gonna take some stairs made of cobblestone, and we're gonna put them on this wall right here. And then we're gonna take a painting, and you want to have some blocks to block it. You just want a little 1x2 painting like that. And then we're gonna put 2 pots right here, and then you could really put whatever you want. Is that a pot? Yeah, okay. Sorry. I was looking at the picture I took on my phone of the other build. I was like, is that a pot or is that something else? But it was a pot. I thought it was a creeper head for a second. And honestly, you may want a bigger painting here. I don't know why I chose to do such a small one. Yeah, see, that looks fine. And then you do want to take some torches and occasionally add them to your build, just wherever you can sort of fit them, just so things don't get too dark in here. And then we can even put one right there. So let's go ahead and design what's under that little area right here. So I do know that there's a stair in the middle, and that's going to have a head on it. I put a creeper head, but you can put whatever you want. I don't know why you want a creeper head staring at you when you sleep, but hey, to each their own, guys, to each their own. So we're gonna put a chest right here, which does open. And then in the corner, I put a crafting table for some reason, not really sure. And then I topped it with one of these spruce trapdoors just right here. So you do have access to this little area, and it's kind of nice. Now, in this build, there is a little bit of a carpet. It's going to be made with, I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, yes, the most important part of the room. How could you live without this? So 2 away from the bed, so 1, 2. We're actually going to fill in these 4 blocks with jungle leaves like this. You want to build them up as high as you can, and then you just want to sort of shape it. It doesn't really matter how it's shaped, but I did something like this, and then you just want to fill everything you can in with pots, and then put some cactuses. Now, I don't know if that'll look good. Actually, yeah, that looks fine like that. And then I put a chest right here, and then I think that was pretty much it except for the carpet. So all we did was we took carpet, we put the cyan, gray, and then white. Yeah, gray, white, yeah, okay. And then all you have to do is just place it just sort of haphazardly. There's no pattern to it at all. It's just going to be as random as possible. Randomness is going to be key here. You don't want too much of any one color. So again, I'm just trying to make it somewhat random. It's not going to be so important if it's not random that it's going to ruin your build, but at the same time, I would try to get it as random as possible. Otherwise, you know, things might turn out a little bit weird, but all I'm doing is just placing white and gray carpet, and then like that. Maybe just fill in the rest with gray. I don't know. Is that too much gray? No, I think that looks cool. So that's pretty much the bedroom here, which is cool. So let's get up to the floor right above this one, which is honestly my favorite floor by far. So let's get up here and let's design this one, which is also a little complicated, but at the same time, it's not too bad. Alright, so starting off on this build, it's not really tricky, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to fix it if you mess up. But this entire wall right here, we're going to break this whole top block, and then we're going to fill it in with some cobblestone stairs that are upside down just like this. I think you guys get the gist. This is going to be a nice chest area. I love that you can place chests next to each other now. It's so satisfying because used to you had to have that gap, and I don't know, it was just kind of stupid you had to have the gap because it's like, why was that even there? So we're going to put some, so we see we have the stair there, we're just going to put some of that wall material right here. Then we're going to put a cauldron, we're going to fill it in with water, and then we're going to top it with a tripwire hook like this. Get that out of the way. And then we want to, we want to put the tripwire hook right there. So we're going to need these chests, we're going to need some more chests and some trap doors and stuff. This block, I think it was 2 blocks away, so like right here maybe? I'm just trying to make sure because, yeah, it was 2 blocks away that way and then 2 blocks away this way. So you want to put a chest and then a furnace and then a double chest. And then hear me out, guys, hear me out. We're going to take a crafting table, replace that furnace in your inventory, and then we're going to put a crafting table right here, and then we're going to do a chest, and then another chest like that. And then you're going to take some spruce trapdoors. I know, lots of trapdoors in this build. And we're just going to line the entire thing. You want to put them on top and then on the sides as well. It's going to make it look like a nice little cabinet, just sort of filled with some chests and crafting and furnaces and stuff. And I don't know, I think it looks kind of pretty. Now, we're going to go over here. Let me scroll through my pictures, make sure I'm doing this all right. So we're going to take glowstone and we're going to break these blocks right here, fill those in with glowstone, and then we're going to put soul sand under them. I don't think that end block was actually done anything with. I think, did I take a picture? Yeah, no, there wasn't one right there. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Did I put one there or not? I don't think I did because it would be a little bit weird. But all we're gonna do is line these with trapdoors. I'm so sorry about that little pause there. I had to look at my picture just to make sure I'm doing things right because I don't want to start building something and it be completely wrong for you guys because that's embarrassing for me and it's also annoying to watch when you're like, dude, you're supposed to know how to build this, right? But you're right, I've already built it, but it's a little tricky. So on this corner block right here, so just in this area, a 2 block space and then the exact same size, you're gonna do the same sort of thing with this netherwork growry. And then we're just going to line the bottom with trapdoors as well. We're going to plant the netherwort, and then we can get some brewing stands down on a little table next to that. So put those in there. And then we're just going to have a little bit of a table right here, and we're just going to fill it in with brewing stands. So let's go ahead and take those brewing stands in our inventory and plop those down right here. And cool, that's pretty much the top area. I know I said it was a little complicated. I said it was my favorite, and it honestly is my favorite, guys. I don't know why, but I love areas like this. I took some carpet made of this green material right here, and I just sort of randomly placed it again without any set pattern. I just sort of placed it wherever I could, and then just sort of randomized it a little bit. You don't want anything to be too consistent in a build. Or, I mean, you do, I guess, but in this case, I want it to be as sparse as possible. Not as sparse as possible, but somewhat random like this. And I don't know, I think it just gives it a nice little texture to the build, and that is going to be your upstairs area. So, let's do this room right here. So, let's go down. I forget how many rooms we've already done. Look how many we've already done. That's like 3 or 4 of my tutorials worth of rooms. But we're going to go on this left room right here, and we're going to get started on this one. Alrighty, so this was one of those rooms where I couldn't really figure out what to put in here, but I did put something in here. I put a lot of furnaces and a lot of crafting. So maybe this is your utility room, like where you do the Minecraft equivalent of washing your clothes. You'd craft things and smelt things. I'm not really sure, but that's what I chose to do in here. It's completely optional. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, go ahead and do it. So we're going to put a table right there, and then we're going to do the same sort of thing. We're going to count 1 block away from there, upside down stair, 2 slabs, or not 2 slabs. I'm so used to slabs on tables. We actually put some trap doors there, just for a little different effect. And then we're just gonna put pots on top of those. And then I also just managed to shove more furnaces in the corner here, I believe. Yes. So we're gonna put this block is going to be a stair right here, which I actually no, I didn't mess up on. Okay, so we're gonna put a stair right here. Oh, stair right there, and we're gonna take some chests. And I had a little bit of chests going on right here, just right there, and then I filled in the rest with more furnaces. So this is honestly, you could store your coal in here and then just go ham on some furnaces in here. I don't really know what you want to do, but also for time's sake, you can plant random plants in here, but I'm just going to go with blue orchids, just again for time's sake. And then somewhere in here, I'm not really sure where it was. Okay, so we're facing this way in the picture. I think it was, yeah, it was like right here. We just built a little bit of a pillar. I don't know why I keep saying we. I built this whole thing myself, but for some reason I keep saying we, and then I put a torch right there, and then I also put a torch right there, and then like right there, and you can go ahead and just smack one on top of that furnace if you wanted to. It's really not going to make a difference. I mean, you could still access the furnace just fine, but yeah, this was one of those rooms where I didn't know what to put in it, so I just filled it in with a bunch of stuff, tried to fill the space nicely. But let's go ahead and do the room above it right here, which is an enchantment room, which might be the hardest thing I have to tutorialize ever, because it's really like, it's complicated, but it's gonna be awesome. So let's get started on the enchanting room. Alright, so I hope I've grabbed everything I need, but again, this is a little bit of a complicated build to do. It's a little bit of a complicated build, not gonna lie. So this block right here, one away from the doorway, we're gonna put one block of books like that. Then we're gonna stack 2 more on top, and I don't even know, like in the corner here, did I even have any blocks? Yes, I did. Okay, so we're gonna fill in these 2, and then we're gonna do another one, and there's gonna be a space. I think, see what I mean? Like this bookshelf area is just very tedious. Okay, so it goes all the way over. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm done with the pictures. Okay, so we're gonna build it 1, 2, 3, just like this. Your enchantment table is gonna be in the middle, right there. And then right here on the right side of it, you're gonna put another little bookcase like this. So again, I know this is hard to follow because I mean it's hard for me to build, but I think the bookcases were just like that. Let's go ahead and just check to see. I love this enchantment room though, because it's really unique, right? Most of them are like the same size. So yeah, it's a full 30 enchantment table. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 3. Man, you couldn't ask for a better enchant on that. So I put 3 anvils right here, 2, and then 3. And then I took fence made of spruce and I just stuck it all the way up to the ceiling. And it doesn't connect to anything and it looks really cool. That's what I was showing you. You probably saw it in the intro video, but you also probably saw it somewhere else. I'm not really sure. Maybe the thumbnail, but I don't know. I just thought it looked really cool personally. And then there was this little bit of a stair right here made of this. And then there's also, okay, get a little off topic here, but let's just go ahead and put the pot down, and then we'll put a blue orchid in it just for time's sake. There we go. So right here, I believe, trying to make sure yeah, there's a torch right here, there's a torch right here, and then there's also a hanging sea lantern. Okay, the hanging sea lantern, I think, yeah, it's right here. Okay, it's gonna be on the corner block. Let me just make sure I'm getting that 100% right. Yeah, it's on the corner block right here, and you just want to, you only want to build it down 1, so 1 fence, and then the sea lantern, and then you just want to put these jungle trapdoors, not on the roof. You want to put them on every side that you can here. Oh, I cannot wait for lanterns to come out. That's gonna be so sweet. But yeah, right here I just put a whole bunch of chests, and then on the top of here, see what I mean? Like this is something where I could take a stair made of spruce, and then I can just add more, and then I can have roofs on. Oh, you don't want to do it like that. You want to make sure it's upside down so you can't tell the difference from the outside. And then you want to take your trap doors made of spruce, and then you just want to line that entire little chest area. And I don't know, I've been doing this lining thing in builds, and I think it looks especially good in a modern build, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And then let me scroll over to the picture of the paintings here. This is going to be the most tedious part, okay? Because we need this size of painting, but we also... Oh, okay. Thank you, Minecraft, for actually helping me one time. You want to put 2 paintings right there that are those sizes. And then you want to put those right there, those torches. And then you want to take buttons. I chose to use the same sort of wall material, and I just put them right here. Do they do anything? No, guys. None of them do a single thing, but they look cool, right? Don't they? I think they look pretty cool. That's just something you can design. You can put whatever you want there, but me personally, I chose to just put those. But yeah, you don't have to. Of course, you don't have to, but I chose to. Right here, I did stick. There's a. Oh, well, this one would open this, I guess. Yeah, okay, so cool. One of them does do something, right? So I put some chests right here. Of course, you're gonna need to do the same sort of thing above it. You wanna put these upside down stairs, and then you just wanna put the chests, and then we're just going to line it with some trap doors just because it's gonna look like a nice little hanging chest. Something like that is pretty cool to do. And then I think I put maybe another chest like right here. I'm not really sure. You can put chests really wherever you want. This build was sort of like this area of the build was supposed to be more like a free area where like it wasn't conforming to your typical bookcases like around an enchantment table. It's supposed to look a little bit different. I thought it was a little bit fun to design. But again, you guys don't have to do anything the same way I do it. And then maybe just some chests right here. I don't even remember where I put them all, but it's really not going to matter. And then of course you want to put your upside down stairs above them so that you can open these chests just like that. Both upside down, cool. And then yeah. So I put a bunch of hanging chests in here, which are all openable. I'm not really sure what they'd be used for, but you could just put another chest right here. It really doesn't matter, guys, whatever you want to do with this. But it feels nice to finally, it was really overwhelming to do a build like this, but it's really nice to finally get to a point where we're almost done. We've got this room done, all 3 floors in the middle done. And I think it's time to design this bottom floor, which is actually going to be a guest bedroom. So if you have some friends come over and stay at your mansion, they're going to have their own little room. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so these are most of the things you're going to need. There's a few things here and there that you're going to have to get, but we're going to start off by placing books along this window right here. This is going to be towards the front of the build, and then we're going to put a slab, and then we're going to put a space. We're going to put 2 slabs, and then another space. Not that big of a space, guys. We're going to put 1 slab here, then we're going to put a bed, and then we're going to put, it looks like, is that 2 slabs, and then a bed, and then a slab? I'm confused. Did I make this room 1 too big? I really hope not. Is this 3 blocks? Nah, that's 2. Is this room bigger than it should be? This is one of those things where I really hope that's not the case, but let's go ahead and find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. Okay, so it's 9 on this one. Let's get over to the other build. Okay, so it should be 9, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, we built this one too big. But do you see what I mean, guys? It's really not that big of a deal. If one room is too big, okay, you just have more area on the inside. But I guess, is this thing technically uneven? Is it really? I must know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10 from the wall. And I'm sorry to do this live on camera, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? I'm really confused. You know what? I'm not even going to question it. Those are the same length, so it's not uneven. What is possibly different in this build? Oh, okay. I see what I did. Okay, so this wall, so like for instance, both of these rooms are actually bigger than they should be because apparently I filled in this block right here. Like it was all like this, right? So this was all filled in and I put the stair right here. Why did I do that on the original build? I don't know, but yeah, we actually have a little bit more room to work with. So we'll go ahead and put the bed 1 over like this, put 3 in the middle, and then we're just going to take some carpet like this. And all I did was just do a checkerboard pattern with carpet. It's not really going to matter what you do, but I chose to do a checkerboard pattern. You can do whatever kind of pattern you want. I'm just going to fill in a little bit of it for now, and then we'll fill in the rest in a minute. I just want to make sure that I have enough room to put the rest of the bedroom materials in here. So in the corner right here, we put 2 chests, and then we took a stair made of cobblestone, and I think an anvil falls when I break this block. No? Really? Was there not an anvil? Oh, we haven't designed this room up here. Okay, I was gonna say, because the room above this is the armory, so there's a lot of anvils in there. I did take a torch, and I put that like right here. So just have a little lining for the bed. You may want to put one on the wall right there. But all along these bookshelves here is actually going to be a bunch of pots. So we're just going to put those in. And again, for time's sake, I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but I'm going to fill this in with, actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and go all the way, guys. So I actually chose to do a bunch of different saplings. If you don't have access to all the saplings, that's completely fine, but I like saplings. It makes it look like little bonsai trees or something, right? That's what I always think of when I see them, is like a little tiny bonsai tree. And yeah, isn't that cool? And you have a little like room with green and gray. I don't know. I think it looked pretty cool personally, and you guys probably were like, Neo, fix that right now. And I get that. I get that completely, because sometimes, guys, I mess up and things just look weird. But we're gonna take an anvil. Let's say your friends want to repair their swords. Well, they don't gotta go to your armory. They can just go right here to their own personal anvil. And then we put a crafting table right here, and then a slab on top. And I actually took a bunch of buttons, I know, useless buttons, right, for texturing. And then I just put those along all of these sides right here. Now I did take a stair, and then I just sort of, I think there was a space. Yeah, there was a space, and then there's a little bit of a carpet right here. And then we just took some slabs made of that same material, and then we just brought it over 1, 2, and then we brought it, but we can actually make the table one longer, so it fits a little bit better. And then all I did was take some pots. Now again, you guys can put whatever you want to in this area, but I chose to just do this, and then we'll do flowers on this side. And I don't know, it's a nice looking bedroom. I think it's pretty cool. It fits 2 people. This is like a 4-player mansion, really. I mean, you could fit a lot of people in here. But we're gonna put a stair there, oh, stair there, and then we don't need anything right there, but you could, if you wanted to, do something like that. But actually, no, let's not do that. Now, the last thing in here is an ender chest. And then let's get upstairs now, and let's finish out the build strong. And yeah, those are my extractinators. It's quicker to break dirt in survival with this than in creative by hand, even if I'm like clicking like insanely fast, like it's still quicker. I don't know why, but that's the case, so I use it. So that's your guest bedroom. There is a little bit area we could fill in with the carpet, but not much more at all. So yeah, let's get up to the final room, guys. Feels good, feels really good. Let's get to the final room of this build, the armory. You guys have stuck with me. I think it's like over, maybe it's close to an hour, guys. An hour of straight recording, not counting all the design that went into this. So if you're watching at this point, please leave a like and subscribe, and you'll see more of my amazing videos, right? Okay, but anyways, no, I'm just kidding. Let's get started on this area though. Okay, so the armory. So we have a little bit of extra space to work with, which is nice. We're gonna put an anvil right there. That's what I was talking about. Should an anvil fall when I break that? Because remember I built that and the anvil fell, and I was like, what? But we're gonna put an anvil right there, 2 more right here, and then as you can see, we're gonna put some more chests. Now you are gonna need a stair made of that material at the top, so let's take a stair of, for instance, at this point, cobblestone. My words are starting to slip away from me, guys. I'm at the threshold now where I've recorded so much that I don't feel bad or something, but it's like, oh my gosh, hey, dude, we should stop recording because, dude, you're going crazy. I'm not really going crazy, but we're gonna finish out this build strong. We're gonna put the armory right here, and then we're going to be done with the build. So we actually have a little bit more area to work with than we did previously, which is nice, but at the same time, you don't want to put too much in a build. You don't want to put too much. You want to have just the right amount, guys. Just the right amount. So I put 2 sets of leaves right there, and then in the middle I just did this zigzag pattern, right? And then in between those I put chests, and then I put item frames on top of those chests. Now I know it seems a little bit weird. Oh, you don't want to get it on the side. That's gonna be tricky. Okay, you want to put item frames all along like this, and then I took, for instance, I had a chest for bows. Okay. Then I had in chest 4 arrows, whatever kinds of arrows you have. There's all these kinds of arrows now, which is just still like baffles my mind. And then we're going to take like swords, and then maybe you want a section of armor. So I just took like an iron. Actually, you want to take like a chest plate or something. Actually, I think a helmet would be more like denotive of a helmet or something, but you want to make sure they're oriented. Sometimes they get a little bit weird. And then maybe you have a section full of pickaxes. I don't know. I'm not one to judge. Whatever you want to add to your armory is your choice. And on this wall right here, I just filled in this entire area with swords. For time's sake, I'm going to do the same sword, but I did like a bunch of enchanted swords or whatever. Really not going to matter. And then you want to take your armor stands, and then you just want to place them all right here. And that's pretty much it for the armory. I'm going to go ahead and fill all these in with armor. I might just do the same thing. I might not even fill a bit. I don't know. But let's take some armor here. And then maybe an anvil in the corner there next to your swords. And that's going to be it. Oh, I know I did the same armor for all of them. But obviously in your build, you wouldn't do the exact same armor. But yeah. Wow, I gotta take a breather here for a second. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it from me and more, click the subscribe button, but make sure you click that bell so you get notified when I upload. I really loved how this build turned out. I think it looks great from the inside and out, and it's got some really cool rooms in here. And it's kind of funny that my rooms are one bigger, but it's not gonna really matter. But yeah, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Really, I thank you so much, especially if you watched this far. You are you're something. I don't know how you made it through that long of me just talking and explaining, but if you did and you're still here, thank you for watching so much. If you're not still here, well, you won't hear me anyways. But if you are still here and you want to leave a like for me. That would be really, really appreciated. If we could get 1,000 likes for this 1-hour mansion tutorial, I would really, really appreciate it. It is not easy to make these kinds of builds. I know other Minecraft YouTubers who do tutorials could definitely vouch for me here. It's not easy to do videos this large, but I love doing it for you guys, and I do it for all my subscribers. My channel would be absolutely nothing without you. But if you're curious about the shader pack, texture pack, or anything else in the video, it's all going to be in the description below. If you want to know the seed of this world for some reason, well, can I type in seed? There we go. If you want to know the seed of this world, it's going to be right there. But you can pause it and get it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment and I'll be sure to reply. If you have any critiques of the build or anything like that, you can always leave a comment and I will be sure to reply. But yeah, thank you guys a final time so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. I loved making this house. Look at this thing. I just think it's something to be proud of, right? If you built this, it's something to be proud of. Anyways, thank you guys for watching a final time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.